Hey guys, it is Valentine's Day and I am sitting here reviewing my videos from the last 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks-ish. I did have a really horrible flare-up. You're probably sitting here wondering why I now suddenly have no hair. During that flare-up, I started to lose my hair. I'll probably see if I can put like a picture in right here so you can see just how bad it was, but it got to the point where like I couldn't pull my hair up without you noticing it. I do want to share with you some of the really difficult moments of what this is like. Obviously autoimmune disease is very near and dear to my heart because they're pretty certain that that's what's wrong with me. They're not absolutely certain. There's a lot of other testing that we have to do, a lot of other specialists that we have to see. I do want you to see the real aspects of what this is like, because it isn't a traditional bodybuilding channel. This is what it's like for me in the real world, in my real life, to bodybuild, go to school, work, deal with this autoimmune bullshit. I have the joy of dealing with IBS. Irritable bowel syndrome, and a lot of people get that with their autoimmune disorders, everything from fibromyalgia to Sjogren's and a ton of others get IBS, not to mention just people that have IBS. And IBS is very difficult to deal with, and it is very frustrating along with everything else that you're dealing with. If I'm gonna be 100% real with you, I gotta start from the ugly and move it into the beautiful. And this is some really ugly stuff. I talk about some very difficult things that most people don't want to talk about, and also that most people don't see. I don't think that everybody needs to wave a little flag like, go people with autoimmune disease, you're doing well. I don't think you need to buy a magnet. I don't think that you need to know everything there is to know about everything. But at the least be aware that not everybody has it the way you have it. You know, I don't get to go and eat the way that most people get to eat. I don't get to work out the way most people get to work out, and I want to share that, and that is what these next few clips are going to be. I'm going to try and compile it down into something pretty concise. Hey, it is February the 4th, and there's no nice way to say this. We're gonna shave my head. That's about it. So here we go. Hey guys, so I know you just saw that, and that was really heart-wrenching, and even now just watching it is very difficult for me. there's a lot of emotions in there, and Alex kept making me laugh, trying to make me feel better. So you'll see me like go through my ugly cry and then back to like a smile and then back to ugly cry and then like trying to hold my shit together, eyes glazed over. And I just want you to know, again, this isn't so that anyone feels sorry for me. That's a really emotional moment, and that should be shared because so many people every day with so many different diseases go through it. This isn't easy. Those are some really ugly faces. Those are some things that I know there's people out there that dislike me that could use those against me, and you know, just to be mean, just to be nasty. And I'm still gonna put it out there because people need to see that there are parts of my life that are really ugly, including my facial expressions. And I still want to make sure that those get seen on this channel, because this is my life as I'm going through it, as I'm training, as I'm doing everything. And this is a huge change in how my life goes, how my bodybuilding goes. And every time I flare up, every time that I'm having intestinal problems, every time I lose my hair, this is what I go through. And it's not pretty, and I do want to share that with you guys. Even with as difficult as it is to watch this, I'm like totally tearing up as I'm watching it, trying to edit it. So I do want to make sure that you know that yes, this isn't pretty and it is very ugly, and I do know that it's not fun and it's not funny, and it's an emotional level that most people don't get to reach with others, and I want to make sure that that gets reached, and I want to make sure that it gets seen. So yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. So now on to the next set here. Today is Monday, February the 5th. I just had to go home from work because my intestinal tract decided it was time to evacuate and wouldn't let up. Sounds gross, but it's like a normal thing for me. This is part of my life, just irritable bowel stuff. It limits you on... I just got home, like I just walked in the door and decided to film, so sorry, I'm still in like my work stuff here. Looking like shit, feeling like shit. With what's been going on with me, you know, they don't really know what it is. They don't know if it's autoimmune now, they don't know if it's maybe something genetic or anything, and it's frustrating. But what's really frustrating is it wasn't but maybe 2 or 3 years ago that I remember not hurting. I can remember going a full month without pain, without intestinal bullshit, without feeling like I'm getting sick all the time. And you can even hear my intestinal tract. This is fun. And when you can remember things when they were good and then you're going through hell, it makes it all the more difficult. So last night I had my husband shave my head. I have had a thinning in my hair. My hair's already pretty thin, and I lost all my dreadlocks along the back of my nape of my neck because I'd lost so much hair that they didn't have anything that they could hold on to. There was no hair there for them to be hooked to attach to. And that's another thing, is like, I remembered a time when I didn't lose hair just cause, oh my god, stop hurting. For fuck's sake, dude. And it's frustrating. It's incredibly, incredibly frustrating. You know, sometimes life isn't pretty, and this is one of those times. Oh god, this hurts. And when people don't see shit like this, literal shit, that's funny. When people don't see shit like this, they think that you're fine. They think that everything is okay. That, oh, because you don't look sick, it's fine. Maybe you're faking it. Maybe you're doing it for attention or something. And let me tell you, if this is what people do for attention, why the fuck am I sitting at home right now talking to a goddamn camera instead of sitting here at work telling every single person that comes in that I feel like shit and I can't control what's going on with my body? It's not an attention-seeking thing. I said it many times, I wouldn't wish this, oh, that's a horrible cramp right now. I wouldn't wish this on an enemy. This isn't okay. This isn't normal. This is my normal. But this isn't what normal people without health problems go through. You know, here it is Monday morning. I was so excited to go to work. I was excited to start feeling better. I wanted to go in and show everybody my hair and be like, hey, look what we did. It's crazy, you know. But it feels so much better now. And then this. It takes away your life. It takes it away. It steals it from you. I can't go and live a life like everybody else can. I gotta be careful, like, where's the bathroom spots? Do I have my vitamins? Do I have my minerals? Do I have my probiotics? All that shit. You know, is there gonna be a place for me to sit because I can't stand a lot? This is another thing. It's like when you have something like this, there is no comfortable position. Right now, this is probably the most comfortable I'm gonna be. And I'm like slouching and my knees are still hurting. You can't sit in certain positions because they hurt, or they'll make my knees swell. And then you can't lay in certain positions because it'll make my low back hurt or my shoulder hurt. And with as limiting as it is a challenge to try to overcome. And I'm always about pushing the boundaries. I'm always about trying to do better, be better. You know, if you're going to do something, be the best damn whatever that is that you can be. Oh my God, stop. Like, this is not you. I don't know if you could hear that. Anyways. It's hard. It's hard to keep going. It's really hard. Especially when you can remember when things were better. It takes your breath away, like, holy shit. Holy shit. Shit. I'm delirious. Yeah. Well, that little rambling session is over, I think.